Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you'll be watching the session. Welcome to the newspaper review for the 3rd of January 2024. My name is Ayo and I'll be reviewing with you today. So before we commence with what we have for you today, let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the newspaper review for the 3rd of January 2024. So starting with Vanguard, we have some headlines outlined here for you. 11 dead, 1 abducted as Boko Haram terrorists invade Chibok communities. The insecurity in the country festered in the new year as some armed Boko Haram terrorists who disguised in military uniforms attacked Gatamawa and Sia near Shikakil communities in Chibok local government area of Borno State, killing 11 persons after abducting one lady named withheld. The attackers also carted away foodstuff and livestock without confrontation, reliable sources and Fleeing's resident told Vanguard yesterday. The Borno killings came as abductors of a local government chairman and one other last night in Nasarawa State on Monday night, demanding 50 million ransom for the release of their victims. This is even as a family of 7 was kidnapped in a border town in Ikom local government area of Cross River State. The attack in Borno came barely 2 weeks after some insurgents killed 2 persons, looted houses before setting them ablaze. Similarly, some 33 kVA line stars, which connect Yobe and Borno State from national grid located between Ono, Maiduguri, and Gujba axes, were equally bombed during the peak of the Julitide by suspected terrorists. They stormed the community of Gatamawa at approximately 5 p.m. on Christmas Day. A community member, Malam Wakil Aliyu, who confirmed this, described the attackers as heavily armed with AK-47 rifles, mix of vehicles and motorcycles. He said the terrorists first opened fire on some people who were returning from mourning in Gatamawa, before later attacking another community, Sia, near Shikakil, killed 3 people and abducted a young lady. Another community source said they came in large numbers with sophisticated weapons, burning houses and carting away foodstuff. I cannot tell you the exact number of people they have killed, but I can confirm to you that many people were reportedly killed. All efforts to get confirmation from the police public relations officer, Borno Command, ASP Naum Daso Kenneth, proved abortive at press time yesterday. Reacting yesterday, the Middle Belt Forum (MBF) expressed deep shock over the renewed attack on 2 Chibok communities by Boko Haram insurgents on New Year Day, killing 11 mourners and 3 others. The national president of MBF, Dr. Bitrus Pogo, said he gathered that the insurgents who were catered in military uniforms stormed Gatamawa community on Christmas Day, mourning on motorbikes, and murdered 11 mourners who were returning from a burial ceremony at a nearby community. He said, shortly after on that same day, another group of insurgents in a similar fashion besieged Sia village near Shikakil community, also in Chibok, murdered 3 people and abducted 1 girl. Dr. Pogu, who said he had been in touch with the military over the latest incident in Chibok, stated that he received information that Nigerian troops went out and engaged the insurgents who ran away, leaving one of their motorbikes. He said, the military disclosed that the insurgents sometimes kit up in military camouflage to deceive the people, and when you allow them to your place, they open fire on their unsuspecting victims. As we are talking also, people have gone to bury the 3 that were killed in Sia village, but we gathered that Boko Haram are relaunching attacks on the village. He urged the military to rout out the insurgents, saying their trend of kitting up in full military outfits leaves their unsuspecting victims to mistake them for Nigerian troops. Abductors of LG chair in Nasarawa demand 50 million naira ransom. In a similar development, abductors of the chairman Akwanga local government area of Nasarawa state and one other have placed a demand of 50 million naira to release of their victims. Wow, this is this is out of this world. Like it feels like I'm hearing this for the first time. And my question first for this is, how were these people able to get military uniform if they do not have an insider in the military whatever that is giving them access to these uniforms? How were they able to go out with rifles, expensive weapons, without them having somebody on the inside that is giving them these things? How were they able to access these weapons? To even think that after abducting people, they still demand for huge amount of money as ransom. Like, who does that? And my question is, what is the federal government doing to this? What is their say concerning this? What have they done to this? Like, okay, from what we have been able to gather, it is stated that this has been happening since on the 25th of December 2023. And what has the federal government said to this so far? People are dying, and to even think that a family of 7 were abducted, how do you expect them to raise 50 million naira per person? 50 million naira times 7, I beg. Please multiply that and give me the sum. This is really, really, really disheartening that this is happening in Nigeria, and we've not seen anybody talking about this. But if it had been other things, we would have heard the news flying around. We are using this medium to urge everyone that has a say concerning this to go ahead and do the needful. These people must be released. We do not care what has to go into this, but we need something to be done urgently. If truly the life of the citizens of Nigeria is important to the federal government, we need something to be done as soon as possible. So we are going to go to the next headline, which is on The Punch. Can we have that on the screen? The Punch. $37.1 billion naira fraud. 37.1 billion naira fraud. NSIPA coordinator arrested. Ex-minister face EFCC today. Wow, this is disheartening. My question is, for the past 8 years, what have they been doing concerning this, that it is now that we are just getting to know about it? For the past, okay, this is an ex-minister, not the current one. What have they been doing concerning it? 37.1 billion naira. For 8 years, it has been under the carpet. Why are we just hearing about it now? Like, why are they just letting us into this now? And to even think this is done by somebody that is supposed to be an humanitarian, and to even think that this person is a woman. Like, there are times that when I see things happening and it is coming from my gender, I ask if we even have mind at all, if we care about people at all, if we are really concerned about others, or we are just concerned for ourselves. Because I believe when you are in a position of authority, you are expected to use that position to bring people out of obscurity, to rescue people, not to cut away such amount of money into a personal purse. This one shocked me. Can we go on to the next news headline? This is another hot gist for the day. Motorcyclists for plying one way. Let's go into the news in details. Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu ordered the arrest of some motorcyclists, including a land corporal, for riding in the wrong direction along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway on Tuesday. The senior special assistant of media to the governor, Wale Ajetumobi, revealed this in videos shared on his X handle on Tuesday. His caption read, "This morning, lawless Okada riders plying one way along Lagos Badagry Expressway left their motorcycles and passengers upon sighting the convoy of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. One of the offenders, a lance corporal in the army, was arrested with his bike. One of the videos revealed the moment some motorcyclists drove away with their passengers to escape being arrested by the governor's security officers. Some of them absconded on foot, abandoning their motorcycles and the passengers. In another video, Governor Sanwo-Olu ordered the officers to put one of the motorcyclists who claimed to be a soldier into the vehicle, stating that he was going to lock him up. He said, "Put him there. Let your father come and rescue you. You are telling me you are a soldier? That is the reason I'm going to lock you up." Addressing some passengers who patronized the motorcyclists, the governor said, "You people are the ones causing this. Maybe I should arrest two of you and put you in the guard room. You are entering Okada and they are taking one way. Is it good? And they will now eat you. You will go and fall and you will die. They will say the government killed you. What a shame." The special assistant to the governor on new media, Jibril Gawat, had earlier on Tuesday revealed that the governor was at the Lagos State University, Ojo campus, for the official unveiling of the Femi Gbajabiamila Conference Center located inside Lagos. Wow, this is really a good development on the part of the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. This is really impressive. But at the same time, there was a part he said, the road he built with his money. Maybe we should review that. He said we should the road I built with my money, and that is a bit personal, a bit too extreme. I actually do not expect that. As much as he wants to talk about what is wrong, yes, we praise him for that. It is really a good one. But that statement, the road I built with my money, seeming like all of the funds for Lagos State is for coming from his pockets. So thank you all so much for staying with us through till this review. We hope to have a good time with you. But before we round up with this session, can we quickly have the video where he said, "The road I built with my money"? Let's have a quick watch.
Action, you may say, on the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu apprehending some traffic offenders on the Lagos Badagry Expressway. From the pictures you see there, a soldier and 4 others for plying one way with motorcycles. Now, Governor Sanwo-Olu, who appeared quite furious and seen going after the culprits and assisted by security aides, says the act of lawlessness must be brought to an end in the state. One of the offenders identified himself as a soldier, prompting Governor Sanwo-Olu to vow that for that reason he would be locked up. He also engaged one of the motorcycle passengers, pointing out that it's wrong to ply a bike on one way because she could be knocked out by any fast-moving vehicle. This is not the first time Governor Sanwo-Olu would personally arrest motorcycle riders and passengers plying one way on the expressway. 2 years ago, precisely in December of 2021, a similar situation played out on the Lekki-Egbe Expressway.
And they're taking you one way. And you put it on Facebook, on a road that I've done. Is it good? And they will not hit you, you go and fall and you die. They'll say government killed you. What a shame. And we're all praying that we have a better country. Post it and tell people, this is what the kind of things I see. In 20 minutes, I'm sure they'll still carry another person.
That is amazing. Can we have more people like this that will stand up and take up the work of the government as a personal thing? Can we all come together and take it personal and stop making it feel like this thing is just something I have to do for 4 years, 8 years and leave? Can we have more people that will stand up and, take this position personal just to save the life of the people around them? So thank you all so much for staying with us on this newspaper review for the 3rd January 2024. We hope to see you next time. Thank you.